is my slam time. Gonna bust up your behind. This is my slam time. Gonna mess up your whole mind. This is my slam time. Gonna bust up your behind. This is my slam time. Gonna mess up your whole mind.
Hello and welcome to a very special Halloween edition of EWA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Trick and Treat. That's right, it's not trick or treat, it is both, and I will explain that over the course of the show. But first I want to welcome you to the spookiest place on earth, New Orleans, Louisiana. And as always, want to quickly thank Pulverize for their song Slam Time off the album Chaos Games. Link in the description to get your hands on that wonderful album. But yeah, we're in New Orleans, home of voodoo. It just seems appropriate, and I am joined as always by my colour commentary partner, Emir Blackbane Costello.
You know what? I gotta say, Mike, it is super exciting to be here in New Orleans. You and I have really taken the town by storm. We've seen a lot of crazy things we can't explain, and I'm hoping to see some crazy and unexplainable things tonight as well.
How's this for crazy and unexplainable? We're starting things off with Jackson Blake, but he's got a different look, and he's got a motorbike and different theme song. So what's going on here, you might be asking at home or sat next to me at the commentary desk? Well, Trick and Treat is a special Halloween episode, and the wrestlers involved are all dressed up, and they're dressed up as, well, we don't normally acknowledge this on EWA, but real WWE 2K19 superstars. So Jackson Blake has obviously taken his inspiration from The Undertaker. He's got his music, he's got his bike. I hope he asked to borrow that. Don't want to run in halfway through this match. And the format of the show, there's going to be two fatal four-ways to start off the show. So this one and then one immediately afterwards. The winners will go on to the main event, and I will explain what that's all about shortly. But then, because in a fatal four-way only one person takes the pin, the other two from each match are going to go into a battle royal, sort of like a last chance battle royal to make their way into the final. So the final will actually be a triple threat. But here you go, on screen now, we've got Coyote Cody, and he's dressed up as Kane. And if you thought Coyote Cody couldn't get any more intimidating, then, well, he's giving it a go. What do you think?
Yeah, he's certainly giving it a go, and I gotta admit, I was unaware that this was going to be the format, and I wish you had warned me, because now I'm shaking in my boots. But I gotta say, this is brilliant, and it's amazing to see these EWA superstars pay homage to some of the real WWE 2K superstars out there, and I'm interested to see who everybody's going to be dressed up as.
Yeah, and I'm interested to see, we've got an Undertaker and a Kane, so I'm interested to see, will they be teaming up? Will they be reenacting that famous rivalry during this match? You know, how will they interact with each other? Because, you know. But anyway, out next, our EWA champion, Drake Doobie, and he is elected to come to Trick and Treat as AJ Styles. Now, let me explain what's on the line tonight in this tournament, of this sort of creative tournament. It's not a straight one-on-one matches, single elimination tournament. A little bit of a difference to this tournament. But what will be on the line in the main event will be a briefcase. And you might be thinking, oh, I know what a briefcase means in wrestling. Well, yes and no. This briefcase can be cashed in for a shot at the EWA Championship. Not at any time. It can only be cashed in advance. So it must be a declared match with at least a show's notice to the champion. So, for example, if the champion just had a defense, the holder of the briefcase could not come out immediately following that match and say, I want it now. But they could come out and say, I want it next week. So they can declare their shot, but it's got to be a fair, down the middle, announced in advance match. So it's a little bit like another briefcase concept that we know and love, but a little bit more structured in the way it's cashed in, just because, you know, it's only a one-night tournament to crown this. So, you know, we've got to have some restrictions, haven't we? We've got to have some rules here in EWA.
I don't think there are rules, because if there were rules, then we wouldn't allow people like Tornado to exist in EWA.
Are you not loving his Shawn Michaels cosplay?
I think Shawn Michaels was a sexy boy, and Tornado is just fucking ridiculous.
Oh, someone get the sensor on the phone, like, let's press that bleep button. Notice, a lot of the EWA wrestlers have come out just straight up dressed as wrestlers. Tornado seems to have created a whole new attire in the style of Shawn Michaels. I don't remember Shawn Michaels wearing purple, green and white, but here it is tonight. So, that was an accidental rhyme. But yeah, we've got our special arena for this show. We've got special championship briefcase on the line, whichever you want to call it. Special attires. And we're about to get this first Fatal 4-Way underway. And Drake Doobie off to a hot start with the drop kick to Jackson Blake. And straight out the ring, in fact. Interesting move.
Can I just pay a compliment to Tornado and say, his tights do look amazing. I have to admit it.
Oh my god, quick, someone write down the time and date. Yeah, no, absolutely. I think all four of these. Oh, that's where Drake Doobie went. He went getting a toy. Yeah, Fatal 4-Way, no disqualification in this match type, so Drake Doobie is free to do that, and as champion, has to take the initiative. And you might question, why is the champion in this tournament if the prize is a potential title shot? Well, unless Drake Doobie successfully retains the title for a whole year, which is reasonably unlikely given the high level of competition in EWA, then if he's also holding the briefcase, he can immediately get another shot. So, there's no harm in having a backup plan. And hey, if he holds on to the title for a year, then so what? You didn't use the briefcase. Oh well, you had a plan B and you didn't need it. That's always good. Oh, there we go. Cody takes off Tornado's head with a clothesline. He's been having some issues with Unhinged recently.
As I watch these EWA superstars who are dressed up as other real-life superstars, and they use their entrances, I'm wondering, are we going to see some of those moves used? For example, Coyote Cody, will he go for a choke slam? Will he do a tombstone? It'll be interesting to see.
Coyote Cody already kind of does that face slam variant of a choke slam, but yeah, he could. Oh, nice springboard. You don't see Kane doing that an awful lot. So they're not stealing the entire moveset. Clearly, they're still themselves. They're still doing their thing. But you're right. There could be a potential to see a bit of a shout out to the superstars that they are dressed as. You never know. We will see as the matches go on. But one thing I want to note, talking of homages and using other people's moves, Jackson Blake, I think, tried to create a bit of an alliance with Cody. If you noticed before, he used his package pile driver, Cody's package pile driver, but Cody did not accept the compliment and promptly kicked him in the face immediately afterwards. So it doesn't look like we're going to see any sort of destructive brotherhood, shall we say, in this in this match.
Now, is there any truth to the rumor that Coyote Cody has been asked to be referred to as Coyote Kane tonight?
I think Coyote Cody is referring to himself as Coyote Kane, but I'm going to stick with everyone's real names. Everyone's traditional names. I'm trying to come up with. I suppose we could have the Underblaker, but trying to refer to them by their fancy new nicknames. I'm not gonna be able to do that. I'm just gonna stick. Oh, there's that face choke slam thing that Cody likes to bust out. So yeah, you could argue he's got something in common with Kane there, using a very similar move, just a slightly higher grip, I guess.
I think there are few things more disrespectful than grabbing a man by his face, lifting him up into the air for elevation, and slamming him on his back.
Yeah, it's a very short list, isn't it? Absolutely, I agree. And Cody trying to make a name for himself here, going after the champion, going after Drake Doobie, and doing a lot of damage to the EWA champ. And an interesting point, if someone were to beat Drake Doobie in this match, you'd have to think, does that put them in contention for an EWA championship shot? It might not be an EWA title match, but you pin the champ, you're making yourself a claim, aren't you? So anytime Drake Doobie's in action, he's got to keep an eye out for that. He's got a bit of a target on his back, title or no title. Nice monkey flip by Cody. And now, Kane Undertaker, nope. They were face to face for a brief second, but then he was foot to face, and Drake Doobie's back in.
I gotta say, I'm loving this fatal 4-way right here. There's so much action happening at the same time, and these competitors can't seem to get the upper hand because as soon as they punch somebody in the face, somebody kicks them in their face.
Oh, you mentioned about wrestlers taking signature moves from who they're dressed as. Jackson Blake just attempted a chokeslam, but Drake Doobie was able to reverse it. I don't think we've seen Blake go for a chokeslam before, so that might have been a little bit of an homage. Oh, and speaking of an homage, this one's definite. Oh, drops Tornado on his face with the Styles Clash. Does Drake Doobie.
You got to appreciate these EWA wrestlers who really went all out tonight to be authentic and put on a show using other superstars' entrances, moves.
Look at Cody. He's trying to steal the pin off the Styles Clash by Drake Doobie, and he does. He pins Tornado. A tiny amount of retribution against Unhinged for Cody. He eliminates Tornado from the tournament and goes on to the final in tonight's main event. Big win for Cody, getting himself back on track. He didn't exactly, I don't want to disrespect the man, but he didn't earn it with dominance though. He kind of snuck in the back door and stole a win. But a win is a win is a win, as we've discussed in previous episodes.
It is a win, and Coyote Cody needed this win more than anybody else in the ring. Perhaps this will be the win that gets him back on track.
Yeah, you never know, it could well be. Could go on a tear again. He started on a tear. He's had a bit of a slip on a banana peel, but is he back on track? Anyway, second fatal 4-way match. About to get started, and you're going to love this one, partner.
Oh my god, it's hideous.
If we were giving them all nicknames, this would be the ultimate Taylor Osborne, would it not?
Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to sleep. This is going to be my dreams tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you what this is going to be in. This is probably going to be in our thumbnail. That's what this is going to be in.
It's so funny because he looks so tiny and angry and buff.
Yeah, and again, just like Tornado, making his own version of the attire with the typical fun hinged colours of green, purple, and white. And I think it looks pretty good. You like the Shawn Michaels tribute from Tornado. I like the Taylor one. Didn't work well for Tornado though, so hopefully Taylor Osborne has a little bit more luck. And I have a feeling they might have a bit more luck in this match because the next competitor out. Oh, I was hoping they'd come out right as I said that, but was not to be. It was not to be. Send them out here. Send them out here. What are you wasting time for? Come on.
Always with the dramatics and the timing. Oh no. Oh, what do we have here? This really is a Halloween episode because there's nothing spookier than watching Thor gyrate down to the ring.
I don't know about you, I can't see a big difference. No, yeah, paying tribute to Big E is Thorn coming down to the ring now and having a great time as always. It would feel a bit more. It would feel wrong to have Thorn play a very serious, stoic WWE 2K19 character. So good for him, still coming out, finding someone else to dance as. Still got no boots on though. I'm pretty sure Big E normally wears boots, but you know, there's only so much you can ask of Thorn, I guess.
So here's my question. You mentioned this match is a fatal 4-way. Does that mean that two members of Unhinged will actually have to compete against each other?
In theory, yes. However, don't forget the second chance battle royal for anyone that's not pinned. So they may have a plan to get one of them through and the other one try and advance through the battle royal. Who knows? We will have to wait and see how this plays out. Up next, Alan Clark paying tribute to Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah. Wow, he looks amazing.
Yeah, I love this one. This is cool. He's got the mannerisms down to a T as well.
I'm trying to think, partner. If you had dressed up, sit here in commentary, who would you have been?
Ooh. Anyone on the 2K19 roster? Oh, that's a good one. Have you got an answer in mind while I think about mine?
I think... Let's see. On the 2K19 roster? No, I don't have an answer in mind. You're right. It's a loaded question.
I'm trying to think. Who would I like to come out?
I think I would have dressed up, in all honesty, as Triple H because he doesn't just play the game. He is the game, and he's a conqueror, man. And he does it all. And that's how I would describe him.
Oh, you're going to love this one. While I think about my answer, I'm going to let you describe what you're seeing on your monitor in just a second, while I have a think about who I'd like to dress as.
Okay. Well, what I'm seeing here is the biggest, most amazing, unstoppable, strongest luchador of all time. Now, I will say he looks more like Nacho Libre than Rey Mysterio, but that's something that could be worked on. He's gonna dominate.
The biggest little man in WWE 2K history, quite literally. Oh yes.
By the way, those numbers down the side of Mammoth's tights, 619, that's just describing his weight.
Yep, I was thinking that. Yep, probably. Wow. So, yeah, we've got Ultimate Taylor, we've got Alan Savage, we've got Big Thorny, and we've got Mammoth Mysterio. But again, I'm going to choose their normal names because, oh boy, calling this one with those names will be tricky. And instantly, have you noticed Funhinged have just left the ring, leaving Alan Clark and Mammoth to battle it out, and these two have quite the history. Oh, Taylor's in the ring, he's got a bat. Oh, there goes Alan. Okay, so Funhinged had a plan from the off, clearly, once they saw the draw for these matches. Taylor and Thorne got their heads together and came up with a plan. Thorne's not come back in the ring yet, but he does have a chair. Doesn't he call the chair Charlie? He's got Charlie. Oh, no, he just wants Charlie to have a ringside seat for the match. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and he gets sat on by Mammoth. That's not going to be fun.
I'm just wondering where they found the mask big enough to fit Mammoth's head.
I've come up with my answer. I think if you're going to be Triple H, then I think I should be Randy Orton, and we should have an Evolution throwback as partners on the commentary table. And also because we can not wear wrestling attire then and just wear some nice suits like in the Evolution days. No, that'd be
yeah.
And so I could just be wearing a suit and be like, yeah, I've come as Evolution Randy Orton, and not have to dress up. Sling Blade to Taylor Osborne. Nice.
Always finding a loophole with you.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, DDT onto the apron, and I am still legally obliged, Halloween or no Halloween, to let everyone know that is the hardest part of the ring. And, oh, Alan Clark went for a moonsault. Taylor ducked out the ring to avoid that. A great move by Taylor. Mammoth stepped out the way as well, and Alan Clark ate some ring mat. Speaking of the ring mat, what do you make of it? How do you like the special arena and ring mat and ringside area and everything? We've really thrown the budget at this event.
Real quick, I just want to say I love the way Mammoth just turned Alan Clark around and just slapped him in the back of the head for no reason. But yeah, I was looking at the arena and the graphics and everything, and I gotta say, whoever is responsible for this, give that person a raise immediately. It looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah, and if you want to know all about who's responsible, check out this past week's Chatty Tuesday. We actually spoke about the creations of EWA, so go back, give that a watch after you're done here. Good feed into the plug there, partner. Appreciate that.
So, I'm taking a look at these competitors, and we both know that I believe that Mammoth is going to dominate and he's going to win. But the only thing that's got me a little bit worried is there is a thorn in the ring.
Yeah. And Thorne's been a thorn in the side of Cody recently, but that's no mean feat, so it's someone for Mammoth to keep an eye on. There's an Enzuigiri to the back of the head, and now we're left with just Funhinged on the feet. Oh, okay, so they clearly didn't go for each other there. They clearly have a plan, but Mammoth not impressed. Oh, referee, wrong place, wrong time, I'm afraid there, ref. We just got cleaned out by Mammoth. And now Funhinged are in control.
You see, this is the type of underhanded unfairness that I'm talking about in EWA.
Taylor's going for a pin on Mammoth, though. Thorne wasn't in a rush to get back in the ring there to break that up. That's interesting.
Yeah, I looked at Taylor hooking Mammoth's leg, and I'm like, it must be like pinning an oak tree.
Oh, big move by Alan Clark, but doesn't see Thorne waiting right there to break up the pin. And can't even say that's a teamwork thing, that's just a self-preservation thing, keeping yourself in the match. But we're left with Alan Clark and Thorne in the ring at the moment. Oh, Alan Clark saw Mammoth coming, tried to intercept him, but Mammoth gets back in, and now Thorne's outside the ring. He picks up Taylor Osborne. Okay, helps him recover to come back into the ring. There's definitely some collusion here. I'm willing to call it. Uh-oh. Big ending from Thorne to Alan Clark, and he's going for the pin. This will be interesting. What's Taylor going to do?
Get punched by Mammoth.
Yep, and then Mammoth breaks up the pin. So the loyalty has not been called into question yet. Oh, Taylor breaks up the pin. Oh,
here we go.
There's a kick to the back.
Oh my.
It is every man for himself. There was some teamwork at first. It makes sense too, but at the end of the day, both men want to win, and they go at it. But Mammoth interrupts the party and scoop slams Taylor. Oh, and then takes the ref out again just for good measure, I guess. I don't. The first one, the referee just got in the way. The second one, Mammoth clearly targeted him, and now Thorne's having a rest on the outside.
See, this is why I love Mammoth. He doesn't discriminate. It's an equal opportunity butt kicking.
whether you're a wrestler, a referee, hopefully not a commentator, like hopefully he draws the line somewhere around our desk. But Thorne brings a set of steps into the ring. I haven't heard of him having a name for the stairs, but maybe he does. Notice Charlie's still sitting in the corner, by the way, observing the match. Maybe coaching Thorne from the corner. Giving him some tips, telling him to break up the pin. There it is. Okay, so the one break up of a pin each. But, they stopped and looked at each other for a second like, should we be doing this? And then Taylor goes, yep, and kicks Thorne in the knee. Alan Clark trying to get a cheeky roll-up on Taylor. That can be the way to pick up a win in a Fatal 4-Way, a surprise pin, just like Coyote Cody did in the first match. Oh! Taylor's been sent into Charlie. There's been a clash of heads between Taylor Osborne and Charlie in the corner. Courtesy of Alan Clark.
I forgot for just a split second that Thorne had named that chair Charlie. And so when you started talking about Charlie having a seat in the corner watching the match, I was looking all around the arena trying to figure out which guy was Charlie.
Taylor with the roll-up. Turnabout's fair play for Alan Clark. He tried it on Taylor before. Oh, kicks Mammoth into the corner. Now what's Taylor got in mind? Oh, it doesn't matter because Alan Clark's interrupted him. Thorne's having a great time on the outside of the ring. Mammoth not so much on the inside, but straight back up to his feet. That's been a calling card of Mammoth over the opening, 6 or 7 weeks of EWA. Oh, Taylor went for the UTO then, but Alan Clark shoved him off. Good block.
Mammoth is showing all the time that you can't keep a good man down.
Yeah, certainly a huge man. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, Taylor taken down as well. Both Unhinged members were down. Oh, that was like a running shooting star press to a standing Alan Clark. And then the cheeky drop kick to the back of Thorne by Taylor. He doesn't know who did that. He just knows he got kicked. It's a scoop slam by Mammoth.
It's not looking good for Taylor Osborne.
I did wonder if we'd see this.
Oh, no. There's no way.
Oh, Thorne tried to intercept it,
God.
but a 619 from Mammoth of all people. This is what Halloween's all about right here, ladies and gentlemen. And now, look at this, just like in the first match, trying to steal a win. You know Cody doesn't want to see Thorne get through to the final.
I just want to be as strong as those ring ropes that held up as Mammoth.
Goes for the pin again. Oh, Taylor kicks out at 2. Yeah, we got extra strength ring ropes once we knew what Mammoth's attire was going to be, because we suspected there might be some shenanigans with the ropes, with him being dressed as Rey Mysterio. But the action in the ring at the moment that we're looking at in the top of the screen, Alan Clark and Taylor Osborne, and there's a UTO.
Oh no.
That's it.
Get in there, Mammoth.
Taylor's
Save
joining
the
the
match,
final.
Mammoth.
Will Thorne break this up? Yes, Thorne does break the pin up and actually kicks Taylor in the head. So they're definitely still friends. When there's the opportunity to, they're helping each other, but they're being competitive in the match with each other as well. I can appreciate that.
I gotta admit, I'm a little bit shocked because I think of Thorne as a man with no plan, yet clearly he's trying to get the win here.
Maybe that's why he's breaking up the pins, because he's forgotten the plan. Maybe he doesn't have a plan. Maybe Taylor created the plan and Thorne's just like, yeah, I don't remember what it was, so I'm just going to dive at the floor. Like,
just do whatever feels right in the moment.
that should be the slogan for Thorne. If he didn't already have a slogan of Thorne 216, I feel like that would be it. Just do whatever feels right in the moment.
By the way, Mammoth, one of his most used moves is just a basic body slam, but when you're dropping a man from that height, it does real damage to their body.
Yeah, did you notice, by the way, Thorn lifting... Oh! Macho elbow by Alan Clark. Yeah, Thorn lifted Taylor up on the outside, and Taylor brushed off the previous damage, and now both men from Funhinge back in the ring. Taylor trying to steal the pin off the Macho elbow. 2. Oh, Mammoth able to kick out and gets kicked in the face for his troubles. That wasn't very nice, Alan Clark.
You think you can beat Mammoth with an elbow? Like, come on now. You got to do better than that. He's a mountain.
It's Mammoth's move, dropping the elbow, except maybe not from the top rope. Oh, there's a UTO, speaking of moves that can finish a match. 1, 2, Taylor to the final. No, Alan Clark kicks out.
Ooh, it's so close.
We've seen a couple of close kickouts from various people's moves, and Taylor opting to duck out of the ring when he was up against Mammoth. And now coming round, and Taylor and Thorn re-enter the ring together, surrounding their opponents. This doesn't look good for Alan Clark and Mammoth. Funhinge definitely have a plan. Didn't exactly execute it smoothly, but they had a plan. Alan Clark.
That was one of the closest pinfalls that we've seen so far this match, and I gotta say,
oof.
A lot of people would love to see Taylor Osborne win this match. Said no one ever.
We've got I think a lot of people genuinely would. It's only you, my partner, that wouldn't like to see that. We've got a run-in from Tabitha, by the way. Tabitha in the ring now. Oh, Taylor just launched himself at Alan Clark, and Thorn's going to take a break. Going to take a breather. Oh, Alan Clark with a chair, though. That's an equaliser against Taylor Osborne, and comes in and lays out Thorn as well. Hey, if Thorn and Taylor are allowed to team up, then Alan Clark and Charlie are allowed to team up as well, I guess.
I can't believe Charlie turned his back on Thorn like that.
Oh! Thorn dips out of range of the missile dropkick, and Alan Clark lands hard. And I think this time it was Taylor Osborne that took out the ref. That's 3 bumps in this match for the ref now. He needs to pay him more.
Look at the way Alan Clark is lying on the ground.
He's just been mauled by Mammoth. And Thorn going for the pin with the referee down. That's 2.
Looks like a rag doll.
That's 3. That's 4. Okay, the ref's up, and now Taylor breaks up the pin. See that? There is a brain in Taylor's head. There's your proof. Reverse DDT.
Yeah, Mammoth was just having a rest. He could have got up at any time.
Yeah, I'll take your word for that one. I think he was in a spot of bother there, but luckily the referee was down again. Not luckily for the ref, but luckily for Mammoth. Uh-oh. What's Thorn got in mind now? Oh, neckbreaker. Taylor's up top. Oh, he goes for the chicken wing. I don't even know who he was going for, but he missed both men.
He missed. Oh my god.
You sound like you're enjoying yourself in this event so far. Oh, moonsault off the apron to Mammoth.
You know what? I gotta say these attires, and it just, yeah, the whole thing is such a beautiful, presentation. It's super entertaining to see this.
We've got Funhinge in the ring. Thorn sits down, Taylor starts laughing. Okay, no intention of fighting each other right at this moment. And there's the double foot stomp to Alan Clark, who came in. So we got the message loud and clear. They're going to take everyone else out and then fight over it. There's another attempt at a chicken wing.
Oh, here comes
He hits
Mammoth.
Charlie with
Here
the chicken
comes.
wing. I hope Charlie's able to kick out.
Another body slam from Mammoth. Oh, another body slam from Mammoth. Here we go.
As you said,
and Mammoth is picking up steam. Let's go.
As you said, when you're being scoop slammed by an 8'9" giant, or whatever Mammoth is, yes, scoop slams have a lot more impact than from an average wrestler.
Mammoth is 10'12".
Oh, okay. 10'12".
619 pounds.
Oh, Thorn showed a bit of aggression there to Alan Clark, dropping knees into the head. We haven't seen that side of Thorn an awful lot so far in EWA, but gotta say I like it. Oh, went for a shooting star, but Alan Clark got the knees up on Taylor Osborne.
It was unfortunate that Taylor missed. Taylor could have been the first Oompa Loompa to ever hit a shooting star press.
Wow. Oh, not DDT, German suplex by Alan Clark. Where did DDT come from? And Thorn breaks up that pin and then kicks Alan Clark in the back of the head for his troubles. That'll learn you. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Thorn's got Mammoth up. Great strength and a big ending. Is that the end of the match? It could well be.
There's no way. There's no way.
Taylor breaks it up and Alan Clark wasn't far behind him. And now Alan Clark going after Taylor. Falcon Arrow. Nobody kicks out the Falcon Arrow, but the pin is not from that. It's from the big ending. Alan Clark misses the breakup, and Thorn
come on.
pins Mammoth. And the good news for everyone else is that means Mammoth will not be in the Battle Royal, because I don't know how you eliminate that man from the Battle Royal.
For everyone. This is ridiculous. This is a travesty. Referee, somebody get that man to restart the match.
Based on what?
Here comes the gyrations. This is, come on now.
This is just standard Thorn behaviour, isn't it? So Thorn picks up the win, doesn't pin Taylor Osborne, so there's things to note here, you know, like Mammoth going out of the Battle Royale's big news for everyone else in it. Thorn obviously electing not to pin his tag partner in Fun Hinge. I don't know. Let's get this Battle Royale underway. You know, get these guys back out here. Just had time to go back, towel themselves off, the two in the latter match, and have a quick drink of water or whatever. And now here comes Alan Clark again. He's got himself a new hat and jacket, or maybe just gone and put his hat and jacket back on. And he's coming back out here for the Battle Royal. So this is a last chance Battle Royal. Whoever wins this will join Cody and Thorn in the main event for the Trick and Treat briefcase. And let's talk about the fact that it's Cody and Thorn in the final for a second.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Until you said that, it hadn't hit me, the realization. And I'm guaranteeing you, Coyote Cody is in the back. He's in that cane attire, and he is planning on how he's going to set Thorn on fire. Yeah,
he's choke slamming random people. He's just choke slam Stan, like random guy backstage. Ate a super kick once famously, and he's he's on a rampage just practicing for Thorn. Better keep them apart back there. It's probably not a good combination to have backstage right now. But we should talk about the trick element, because we talked about the treat. You earn yourself a title shot if you win this. The trick is every month, every 4 weeks that pass and you haven't cashed in your briefcase, you are required to defend the briefcase. So to put a little bit of time pressure on the briefcase to encourage people to cash it in. Here comes Taylor again. Yeah, if you don't cash in your briefcase within 4 weeks, you have to defend it. And then again after 8 weeks, and then again. And whoever wins it is under the exact same rules. They can cash in whenever they want, within reason, and they have to defend it. And go on, enjoy your Taylor entrance.
I'm sorry, just I watch Taylor shake the rope. She just looks like a child throwing a fit, like having a complete tantrum.
I'll be honest, I think I'm just glad he shook the top rope. If he had gone for the middle one, you'd have been insufferable. So, yeah.
Oh, I would have lost it.
So, the participants from the last match, the most recent match, out first. And neither of these men were pinned, so they've made their way into the Battle Royal. But now, well rested, having watched quite a long match and had a shorter match, it's worth noting as well, we're going to bring out the two unpinned losers from the first Fatal 4-Way, starting with the champ. Here he is.
You know, I'm having a difficult time adjusting my eyes to this much calmer Drake Doobie. Nothing, no cup to be seen, paying homage to AJ Styles. But with that being said, this is the house that Drake Doobie built, and it is good to see the champ.
Yeah, as yet unpinned in EWA. He's not undefeated as he just lost the opening match here, technically, but he wasn't beaten directly. So far, unpinned in EWA, and thus deservedly the champion. Interesting choice of superstar to pay homage to, because isn't AJ Styles straight edge? And I get the vibe that Drake Doobie might not be.
Yeah, I get the vibe that he might not be either, but perhaps Drake Doobie has done the math that after he's beaten everybody that's been put in front of him, these competitors in EWA, they don't want none.
They don't want none, and he is definitely phenomenal. Absolutely. Doobie playing the part well. Look at that, he's even got the trademark gloves. He's even learned how to cross them over to make the logo line up perfectly. These guys putting some effort into this, and rightly so. Big opportunity on the line tonight. So as much as we're having fun with the outfits and the matches, there's something serious on the line as well. So good for them, you know, really committing to it. Speaking of committing to it, I don't know if this man went and stole the Undertaker's bike, or if he went and hired one or bought one. I don't know, but talk about committing to your character. Found himself a bike somewhere.
Yeah, Jackson Blake, he went all the way out, and I think it's worth noting, you know, these guys, they're all in here now for their second match of the night, and yes, some of them have had some time to rest.
Oh, watch
some
out,
of them
guys.
have had next to no time to rest, but with that being said, they've got to be sore and they've got to be fatigued. This is not like starting out fresh.
Yeah, 100%. It's the second match of the night for everyone. But we're in a bit of luck here because it's not a pinfall situation. If it was a pinfall situation, we might see a very quick match. We might just see someone run out the gate. You could see a Taylor Osborne hit a UTO out of nowhere, and maybe a bit more struggle to kick out of a move like that after, you know, already going through a match tonight. But with it being a battle royal, there's maybe a little bit more wiggle room to just hold on to the ropes, keep yourself in the match, you know. So we'll see. First battle royal in EWA history. Let's see who wins it. We're pairing off. We've got Ultimate Taylor and the Underblaker versus Doobie Styles and Alan Savage.
Alan Savage, and I gotta say, this outfit is amazing. Definitely another upgrade from what he used to wear.
So, yeah, we've seen, oh yeah, the infamous first attire of Alan Clark that you hated. It's a good point. I think there's no prize on the line here. There's no secondary prize for having the best outfit. But I'm curious, you've seen all the participants in tonight's tournament. What's your favourite? What's your favourite outfit out of the 8 participants?
If I'm gonna be honest, I think the person who did the best job at paying homage has got to be Taylor Osborne.
Oh, wow. Go on.
He went all out. He's got the hair. He's got the wrist guards. He came out. He did the entrance perfectly, and he really made me believe in it. It's important because I don't really have a lot of nice things to say about Taylor Osborne, and I promised I would keep this short like life did to him. But I just want to say that it feels good to be reminded of the Ultimate Warrior. Thank you for that, Taylor.
Yeah, I would personally either pick Tornado or Alan Clark. I like the Macho Man shout out, but I really like what Tornado did with his own twist on the Shawn Michaels attire. I thought it really suited the colour scheme as well, so I don't know. Oh, one of those two for me. I'm not sure I could choose between them. Speaking of Alan Clark and his shout out to Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, he tried to drop the elbow. Drake Doobie, done his homework, may have seen a professional wrestling show once or twice in his life and knew what was coming there.
I'm kind of shocked that Alan Clark went for that elbow so early in the match.
Yeah, and going to the top rope in a battle royal, big risk.
Yeah, I think these competitors have to remember that when you're doing a move like an elbow and you're pointing to the sky beforehand, you got to make sure your opponent is damaged enough that they actually stay down.
Yeah, nice hook and runner by Alan Clark. And now dropping an elbow from a safer distance. Good move, I approve. Meanwhile, Taylor Osborne and Jackson Blake going at it. Jackson Blake not had the hottest start here in EWA, but if he can win this battle royal and then go on to the final and pick up a win in the main event, that's an instant title shot, you know, an opportunity. That's how you turn your fortunes around quickly in just a couple of wins. So he'll be going all out, I imagine, here. Oh.
You know, as I'm looking in the ring, sometimes I forget about the size disparity between Drake Doobie and everybody else. He really towers over his opponents.
Yeah, he's deceptively large. He's such a huge personality. You forget what a huge man he also is. You pay so much attention to his antics and his personality and his charisma. You kind of forget he's actually just a big, intimidating guy. Like, maybe intimidating's not the right word, but if he weren't dancing with a plastic cup to the ring, he'd probably be quite intimidating. Like.
Yeah, his intimidation is there, but it's subtle and it's deceptive because he does come dancing down to the ring and he makes you believe he's fun-loving, and then the bell goes off and he gets kicked in the face.
Taylor having a pose. Alan Clark didn't approve. He ran over specifically to punch Taylor Osborne while he posed, and then ran away again. That's interesting. Clearly doesn't want the pose happening. Oh.
I'm really hoping to see from Taylor Osborne that...
Kick straight Doobie in the face, and Doobie is the first eliminated. And now Alan Clark, wow, eliminates Jackson
Oh my
Blake.
God.
We've got some quick-fire eliminations here. Sorry to interrupt your partner. Go on, say your thing.
I like when Taylor Osborne does that handstand and kicks his feet, and I think it'll look particularly awesome tonight because he's got a lot of frilly little things coming off of knee guards
Yeah,
there.
the tassels flailing around if he does that, if he finds time for that. But right now, ain't nobody got time for that. He just eliminated Alan Clark. And we're going to see two
Wow.
Unhinged members in the main event with Cody. He can't be looking forward to that. And it's at... Go on.
This is the scariest episode of EWA yet. How appropriate with it being Halloween, because I have to see Taylor Osborne for a third time tonight.
No one else is mad about it, partner, just saying. So, I think it's time to reveal the fact that the main event, there's a briefcase on the line. It's only appropriate that it's a ladder match, right? So, let's get the ladder set up at ringside, and let's get the other competitors out here. Taylor's going to wait in the ring, and we're going to get the other two out here. We're going to get Thorne out, we're going to get Cody out, and they're going to have a ladder match. The briefcase is being lowered towards the ring. It should be within range once you're on a ladder now. There's a ladder set up at ringside now for the wrestlers to use. And Taylor's waiting in the ring. He looks like he's ready to attack Thorne, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be a big swerve. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Taylor's not going to attack Thorne before the opening bell. Like, I don't know about you.
Well, I don't think he will. And I have a question. You know, as Thorne gyrates his way down to the ring,
and claps. Don't forget claps.
Taylor Osborne. Now, he did knock the champion over the top rope. It wasn't a pin, but does that mean that Taylor Osborne should be in the running to get some sort of title shot against Drake Doobie?
Oh, yeah, that's a topic for EWA management to discuss after this event, surely. Yeah, I agree. It's not a pinfall. Drake Doobie's still unpinned in EWA, but has unfortunately added 2 to his loss column in today's show, so not the best show for Drake Doobie, but still technically unpinned. But yeah, I don't know. And if they do grant Taylor Osborne some sort of opportunity at Drake Doobie, would Taylor Osborne be requesting some sort of over-the-top rope challenge? Like, having already beat Drake Doobie in that format. Who knows? Uh-oh. Here we go. Both members of Unhinged down the ring. One in the ring, one at ringside. And here comes Coyote Cody.
I mean, I gotta say, Coyote Cody, you're right. He looks absolutely intimidating. I'm terrified, and I laugh and I get nervous. But is Coyote Cody intimidated by what he sees in the ring? A man who's absolutely got his number, a man we can't defeat, a man named Thorne.
Who happens to have one of his 2 tag partners with him. as if that weren't difficult enough. Yeah, absolutely. It's a difficult situation to see Cody winning, to be honest. You know, but if anyone can do it, he showed us in the first few weeks in the qualification process in the EWA Championship tournament. If anyone can do it, Cody can. Now, he just split Unhinged. He didn't know who to aim for then, and he went right between the two of them. And now Thorne's dancing around, punching Cody in the face. Don't forget, both these men have had a match already tonight. Taylor Osborne's already had 2 matches tonight, so they're all going to be a little worse for wear from the offset. But especially Taylor Osborne. How do you rate his chances now?
You know, I want to say that he has no chance, but the truth is that he found his way into that second chance battle royal, and he got the champion over the top rope. That's nothing to sneeze at. We can't minimize that, no matter how we feel about Taylor Osborne. And I'm thinking, if we got Thorne and Coyote Cody going at each other, Taylor Osborne, he is quick and deceptive. He may be able to get up that ladder and snatch that briefcase while they're not looking. Yeah,
absolutely. I could see that happening as well. Like, I mean, in this format, like you say, sneaking up the ladder and grabbing the briefcase, yeah, it's anyone's ballgame. Oh, look at that. We've seen that before from Coyote Cody. It's so impressive. He gets taken down, he kips up, and he just kicks his opponent in the head. Oh my god! Coyote Cody just cleared a ladder to dropkick Thorne in the face on the outside, and then Taylor Osborne failing to reach Coyote Cody with the springboard shooting star press. So Cody in control at the moment.
Are you suggesting that Taylor Osborne came up short? Is that what
I
you're saying?
did not say that. You said that. I'm saying nothing of the sort. No, Coyote Cody going back to the well one more time. Thorne's moved out the way. Oh, good for Taylor getting out the way of that. He almost got stomped on from a hell of a height by Coyote Cody. Now Thorne, wanted to take a play out of Cody's book, but missed. So Fun Hinge doing Fun Hinge things, it would seem.
These men jumping off of these ladders and jumping off of the top rope.
Oh!
Do they forget they've got to climb a ladder to win this match?
On the ramp, did you see that double team from Fun Hinge? Now, they're going to go at it. Taylor's looking under the ring. Oh! Thorn just took Taylor Osborne out with the ladder. He's all on his own in the ring. He could win here. But, oh, okay. Maybe that one's his friend. Maybe the one's the one he's got to climb. I don't know. Maybe that's Lucy or something. I don't know.
Oh, maybe that ladder's his stepbrother.
Yeah, that's his step ladder. He never knew his real ladder. Yeah. Oh, the scariest thing about this Halloween episode are our bad jokes. Oh, Cody off the top rope takes out Thorn again. 2 from 2 off the top rope against Thorn in this match, Cody. Who'd have thought that would be the strategy for Cody, would be to go high risk? Especially against someone like Thorn. Yeah, especially against someone like Thorn, who you would say would have the speed advantage and the strength disadvantage against Cody. But Thorn sent into the corner now. Oh, he gets the knees up, blocks the move.
I think it's good, though, because Cody has seen that just pure aggression is no longer working for him.
Yeah, why's Taylor got a table? This is a ladder match, Taylor. Like, keep the tables out of this, and Thorn won't be pleased. That's Tabitha. You know, Tabitha does not need to be involved in this dangerous environment. Hurricane Runner.
You're wondering why Taylor Osborne, the god of mischief, has a table?
I mean, yeah. There's not enough mischief to be had with ladders. Like, we gave them ladders to play with. Surely they should be happy. Uh-oh, what's Thorn got in mind here? Up on the top rope. Oh, sits. Oh, okay. Great athleticism by Thorn. There you go, Cody. That's how you use the ropes, I guess. That's what he's trying to say there. Wow, okay, Taylor found that funny, but as he's doubled over, Cody went after him, and Thorn jumped over Taylor to hit Cody with a tackle, and then just laid in the lefts and rights. But Cody back on his feet, and Taylor out of the ring now, and Thorn face first into the mat.
Just imagine Cody gets taken
down.
down.
Oh, that's how you do a springboard shooting star press. Wow.
He springs up, he does a kip up, and takes out both members of Fun Hinge.
Yeah, Cody's holding his own very well here, considering the numbers game, and throws Thorn onto Taylor Osborne on the outside. Now going high risk. Oh, he misses. I think that's a mistake. Oh. He had the ring empty. He should have been going for the win, getting that ladder, setting it up. You don't want to take the fight too much to Fun Hinged. It's still 2-on-1, regardless of, you know, size jokes by my commentary partner or how intimidating you feel these men are. It's 2-on-1 at the end of the day. Oh! Oh! Oh my god. Spanish fly from the top rope. Thorn saw an opportunity and just took it and then got kicked in the face for his troubles. Now, Cody all alone in the ring on his feet. He's up on top of the ladder. Can he unhook the briefcase? He's having a bit of difficulty here. Taylor Osborne is stirring. Come on, Cody. This is where you've got to do. No, he's seen Taylor Osborne. He's given up. He comes down the ladder. Maybe a mistake. Maybe should have jumped off. He's had a lot of aerial success in this match. Maybe should have jumped at Taylor Osborne.
But I think Cody has got to remember to not get so focused on his personal beef with Thorn, and just remember he's got a briefcase up there he's trying to get. He keeps going after these guys because he just wants to hurt Thorn.
Yeah. Oh, went for a springboard knee. Taylor dodges it. Thorn just standing on the other side of Lucy, thoroughly enjoying himself watching these two go at it. Off the ropes goes Cody. No, he holds on. Oh, springboard. Oh, what a UTO by Taylor Osborne. God. That's a unique one. I don't think we've seen that one yet.
That was beautiful.
Yeah, you can hit it out. No, uh-oh. Oh, they are going at it at the top of the ladder. We shouldn't be too surprised. They exchanged a couple of shots in the, in the Fatal 4-Way. But that's an MSFTO? Yeah. Move stolen from Taylor Osborne off the top of a ladder to Taylor Osborne. Wow. Who'd have thought we'd be calling that at any point in this near future?
Not I.
Oh, good overhead kick to Thorn's face though, but Thorn kips up and gets a drop kick for his troubles. Now, as I feel like we're reaching the conclusion of this match, we must be at this point. Like, all three men have been through the wars tonight. Single night tournaments are really tough. And someone's got to put their opponents away quickly and get that briefcase because everyone's getting worse wear now. Oh! The ladder gave way. I don't even know what happened there. Taylor going to have to reset that thing. Maybe it wasn't quite set right. Nice scorpion kick to That's not how you set up a ladder, Taylor. Scorpion kick to
Taylor's
Cody's
confused.
face. Yeah, I'd be confused if a ladder gave way underneath me as well. A ladder designed to have wrestlers potentially the size of Mammoth climb it, and it's giving way under Taylor Osborne.
Yeah, especially Taylor Osborne.
Wow.
He was one step up that ladder, so I know for him it was a very far fall.
Wow. Cody hitting his signature kip up, and this time with a drop kick instead of a straight roundhouse kick. But once again, kipping back up into the match at a crucial moment. Both members of Unhinged are down. Oh, Taylor's starting to stir. He's up to his feet. He takes the ladder off Coyote Cody and hits him in the face with it. Taylor, this is Taylor's opportunity now. Taylor can... No, that's the wrong part of the ring there, Taylor. There we go, yeah. At least he realised. Oh, hits Cody again with the ladder just to keep him down. Cody was stirring. Could do with one of those Cody kip-ups now. But it doesn't look like he's got the wherewithal right now. He's dragging himself up using the top rope.
Man.
Uh-oh.
Don't let it...
Cody's on the top rope. Oh, he drop kicks the
this.
ladder from under Taylor Osborne. Good grief. Taylor Osborne seems okay though. He seems to have recovered. Oh, a couple of dodged attacks back and forth from Cody and Thorne there. And all three men at a stalemate facing each other. Oh!
Come on, Thorne. Make contact.
He's got Cody up though. Airplane spin. As named by somebody who's never seen an airplane. Oh, there we go. Airplane spin up. No! Thorne goes back the other way. And Taylor gonna try and steal the briefcase. Thorne hasn't noticed. He's got his head down, spinning around.
I said this exactly. What happened.
Thorne's too dizzy.
No way.
He doesn't know where he is. Oh, he's found the ladder. He climbs up.
Don't let this happen.
Oh, my
so
goodness.
Close.
Wow.
So close.
Wow, Taylor almost stole that. If that briefcase is proving tricky to unhook. I wonder who hooked it up there. If some of these wrestlers are gonna go backstage and have words with the stagehand or whoever hooked it up there. They're not gonna be pleased. A couple of people could have won now. Cody could definitely have won. Taylor Osborne could have won.
Oh,
Taylor
no.
Osborne's off the ladder. Cody's on the outside.
Taylor Osborne's dead. He's never fallen from that height.
Cody going for the dropkick off the turnbuckle as well, but it's too late. Thorne has the briefcase.
What is this world?
Is the trick and treat briefcase holder, and he has a guaranteed title match at some point in his future. But when? And there's the first glimpse of that beautiful trick and treat briefcase. Beautiful is maybe not the right word, but what a great show.